Hey there, this is Stephanie Treasure, host of the Coach and Profit Giveaway, where 50 experts share visibility, marketing, and business strategies for making six figures and more in your coaching business so that you can grow, leverage, and scale. I've invited my colleagues to shine the spotlight on the high-value resources that they have provided for this special event. So I want to thank you for joining us, prioritizing this, and giving it your focus to truly make your participation in this event impactful for your business. Now, today, it is my pleasure and excitement to welcome and have you meet as I speak with my friend and colleague, Hollie Tkac. Hey there, Hollie. Welcome to this broadcast.
Hey, nice to be here. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. And I want to thank you again for being a part of this expert panel, lending your expertise as well as your resource to benefit the many coaches, consultants, and service-based business owners that's going to be joining us, right? So and there's just as a reminder, everyone, remember that you can access all of these resources of the Coach and Profit Giveaway at www.coachandprofitgiveaway.com. It's completely free during the dates of May 9th to the 20th, right? Mm-hmm. So while your bio will be on the page, when persons dive in, access the giveaway, go ahead and tell us a little bit more about what your the work that you're doing and the people that you're working with these days.
Yeah. So I am a copywriter specializing in email copywriting and basically conversion copy. So those are usually the copy that you have on your landing page or sales page or things that are more closer to you actually attracting clients from your words. And so I focus on writing that for coaches. So pretty much my whole time being a copywriter, the last 6 years, I've served coaches and been working on those types of strategies to help people attract clients from their email lists. So that's what I specialize in.
Yes. I love that you say that, because the drive is usually to build an email list, build a following, get people to buy your things. But in terms of, okay, what do I say in my email? How do I communicate with my people? How do I communicate the awesome offer that I have to share with them? How do I explain it? How do I make it sound appealing? What do I do? I'm sure many persons are familiar with the cursor just blinking on the screen and knowing that you have so much to give, you have so much to say, but you're not quite sure how to say it. At what point you should say it when persons enter your funnel and they subscribe to your email list. What do you say in those initial emails? What do you say, week to week? What do you say in your sales emails? So I'm happy that this is your expertise and coaches can come to you and say, hey, I need to do this thing. Can you write it for me?
Exactly.
Although I'm sure your consults are much more detailed than that.
Yeah, I've been doing it for a while, so I definitely have a process, but I think people don't realize how much writing is involved in marketing their business when they do an online business. So even if you're deciding to do something like a webinar or whatever strategy that could be, like there's a lot of emails and copy involved with it. So yeah, and you don't really realize until you start, and then you are like scrambling to get it done, or anyways, it's just something to consider. So that's what I usually help people with when they're in a rush. I tend to get the clients, and I'm okay with it because I know like I can help, and I like working on shorter timelines, but yeah.
Nice. And it definitely sounds like you love what you do. And that's the key to that, it's your genius and you love it. And so we don't have to love it. We can just go to somebody like you, right?
Exactly.
So tell us about the resource that you've presented for the many coaches and consultants. We'll probably get some course creators and certainly some service providers that will be joining the giveaway.
Yeah, so I thought, what could I give away that would actually create a quick win for anybody that uses it? And so what I came up with is a client attracting email swipe file. And so this is an email. So basically what I did was I took an email that one of my clients sent in December of 2021. And during that, when they sent it, they ended up attracting 30 different people booking sales, more than 30 maybe, but 30 people booked sales calls that week from this one email. So it was one of the best performing emails that we had all year. And so I took that email and I basically turned it into a Mad Lib fill in the blank template that anybody can use. And so I took out the details from that client and I put in, where they mentioned their program name, I just put a spot for you to put your program name. Where they had a testimonial from a client, I put, a little placeholder saying, put your testimonial here. So basically you have a fill in the blank template of that email that you could write and turn around and send like today, the same day that you download it, and see a result. So I can't really guarantee the number of calls you'll get booked with it because that depends on your audience size. But if you do a great job with the email, I wouldn't be surprised if you could book at least one sales call, that day that you send it. So it's a really powerful thing that I just really wanted to give to people.
Awesome. Awesome. So that is a very high value gift, something that was actually used for previous clients. So it's called a client attracting email swipe. Once you log into the giveaway, let me just remind myself of the category where they'll find this. So everything for those joining us is categorized. So once you opt into the giveaway at coachandprofitgiveaway.com, you'll be taken to the various categories under which you'll find the various business resources. You'll find Hollie's free offer under marketing and sales. So go under marketing and sales, look for the client attracting email swipe, download, get access to that, download it and use it right away. Very, very helpful. So as we're talking about email, right? Share with me what you find in your expertise in your day-to-day, what the common mistake or big mistake that you find that coaches make as relates to creating sales emails.
Yeah, so that would definitely be that people are spending too much time trying to sell the program instead of the vehicle that they have. So basically, each of our programs, if you think about your program, what is really the vehicle that you're teaching in that program to get the client to their result? And so let's just say that you are teaching people how to lose weight. And so the way that you do that is through having them adopt the paleo diet. That's like one of the things you help people do because you believe that helps everybody. So in that situation, the vehicle of your program is the paleo diet. And so you actually want to spend time if you're going to write an email to generate leads for your program, you want to spend time enrolling people in the fact that paleo diet is the way that they're going to lose weight. And then you end up backing it up with an offer for them to inquire about your program or join or buy or whatever that looks like. But you really want to focus on that. And the mistake that a lot of people make is that they just talk about, well, if you want to lose weight, you should just join my program, instead of that middle piece of like, if you want to lose weight, you should, start using the paleo diet and following the paleo diet. And if you want to do it like quicker, simpler, faster, then you can join my program because I teach how to do the paleo diet and make it part of your lifestyle. So that's really the most. And I mean, I paid for a certification program to learn that last year. And really, that was my biggest learning from that program. That was just like a big aha, because I had an awareness of that being a great concept, but I didn't realize like that's why like some things even I would write would work better than others, is because of that fact. So that's the one thing I'd want to impart with people today.
Yeah, I love that. And I think I've heard, I definitely am familiar with the other aspects of this, or probably it's related, where when we want to, some persons, when they're selling something, will say, oh, you want to lose weight? Great. You should work with me because we're going to meet every single week for 1 hour. We're going to, you're going to get, email access to me. You're going to get, into a private Facebook group.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, they don't talk about the modality in terms of what, if you work with me, here's how I can help you lose weight. The paleo diet has been proven to be the diet that is, gets you the best result, like going into explaining that and say, hey, this is something that I have experience with, helping persons through the paleo diet. Maybe I went through it myself. And oh, by the way, we'll meet weekly. We'll have calls. You'll have email access to me, et cetera, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So and it just applies to any kind of business. So even if you're a business coach, but your business coaches have different specialties. I like the word you use, modality, because that is kind of what is your modality to get the result. And you need to make a case for why that's the thing that they should do. I know one business coach that really focuses on automation, turning things evergreen and funnels. And then there's another business coach that really focuses on using summits to build your email list and building a business that way. And so, both of them can get results, and they both do get results, but they need to also be building a case for why like that modality is the way to go, and then making their offer versus just focusing on the logistics of their offer.
Make it sound so easy. And then when you sit down, you're like, oh,
I know.
Again?
Well, that's why there's a template to help walk you through it and get one email out.
Very, very helpful. So guys, again, it's the client attracting email swipe. You want to get a hold of this. It's go to www.coachingprofitgiveaway.com. Once we open the doors, May 9th through the 20th, you'll be able to get access to it. It's in the category titled Marketing and Sales. Click, go for the, look for the name, Client Attracting Email Swipe, and you'll get instant access to that, and you can use that right away, right? And be certain, because once you do that, you will be on Hollie's email list, and be sure to reply and let her know how things went once you implement, once you use it.
Yeah, let me know.
Great. So what is a big takeaway that you want to share with folks that are watching us today?
The biggest thing I'd say is keep going with what you're doing and know that it'll come together. And also to double down on what works, because I think it's so easy to fly between different strategies, because there's so many different strategies that you can follow and people that you can follow, and even like the different free resources you might get from this giveaway. There's going to be a lot to take in. And so, I just invite you to consider like continuing to do one thing that works, even though you've been doing that same strategy for a year, is oftentimes a great way to keep going, even if, there's other sexier strategies that are calling your name. So just having that balance of like continuing to do what works while bringing other things in when you can, I think is a great way to continue to scale businesses.
Great advice. Thank you so much for sharing that. Great takeaway. So for those that are watching that are wanting to follow you online to get even more tips and advice and inspiration, what's your favorite place to hang out on the social media?
I would definitely say Instagram. So I'm posting a lot there, especially reels. And even if you go now to, my username's Hollie Tkac. I've posted like probably at least 20 reels in the last month or so, with a lot of like actionable tips and things like that. So definitely check it out, and I'll be posting more because that's my favorite platform.
And when you follow Hollie over there, let her know that you came from the Coaching Profit giveaway, so that she knows, that we're all friends, and she can give you the warm welcome.
Yeah, I love that.
Great. All right, so let's wrap up. Thanks again for being here. Thank you for presenting the Client Attracting Email Swipe for folks that are joining the giveaway. And I'll see you soon. We'll be in touch.
Thanks, Stephanie.
Bye, everybody.